Hello everyone, it's Holly from Journal with Dolly, and today I'm filming in my bedroom. So we've got some beautiful natural light coming in, the sun is out and I'm inside because I have been not very well today. So I've been off work. I suffer from IBS, from the people that don't know, and if you know what that is then you'll know it's not very nice. So I've taken the day off, and what I'm going to be doing is I decided that I really wanted to show you my Reckless journal, but I don't know where it's gone. I've literally just practically wrecked the house looking for it. Like, there's literally stuff everywhere in my bedroom because I've been looking for it and I cannot find it at all. So yeah, I don't know where that is, but what I thought I'd do anyway is I would show you the progression of my journals. So all the journals which I've kept throughout my life, because I got asked this question on another video, like, you know, when did you start journaling? And my answer was like, 3 years ago. But really, that's not the truth, because these books are from me being really, really little, and some of them, you know, this one is from when I was about 6. This is something that I'm going to come on to. I kept scrapbooks for a really, really long time. My mum's got most of them, but these are the ones that I've got here. So I just thought I'd show you sort of where my journaling started from, and some of the younger books, and then going into things like zines and art journals and travel journals and planners and all that kind of stuff. I just thought I'd share a selection of them. Now, before I get into this video then, what I do want to show you real quickly is this. So this was a competition that we had with Will's family. So my boyfriend's family had this competition for their Easter party to make an Easter bonnet, and this is what I made. So I used an Easter bonnet straw hat. I bought some AstroTurf. I want to say AfroTurf, but I know it's not that. I bought lots of things to go in the hat. Now, it has broken a little bit since coming back from the party, because it fell on the floor. And then I just stuck all these little eggs and things on, and I decorated the basket and put AstroTurf in the basket. Oh yeah, and I stuck the basket obviously on top of the hat. And then these were from a headband, which I basically had to fight with to cut these off. But I just stuck them on. So yeah, totally unrelated to this video, but I really wanted to share it. I got first prize as well. Very proud of that. So yeah, this is the hat I made. So I just wanted to share my little Easter bonnet crafty project that I've been getting up to. If you follow me on Instagram or you're on any of the creative journal groups on Facebook, then you've probably already seen this, because I am very proud of it. So I'm just going to carefully put it on the floor. So yes, let's get started on having a look at some of these journals. So this one was one which I got given at Christmas. Let's see how old I was when I did this. A lot of private keep out. Welcome to my book. 2007, so I was 12? About 12, yeah. So this is about what I got for Christmas. Obviously I got this notebook. Literally, look how bad my writing was and how bad my drawings were and everything. This is why I thought I was like 6 when I had this, but clearly not. And then yeah, I did a Simpsons movie review. A song in the film. A bit about me. So weird. Fairy tale dresses. Tale of the Bubble People. So this is when I started writing stories. So this was about these people which live in a bathtub, and every time the bath bubble goes in, it makes a little community. To be continued later in the book. Yeah, it didn't happen. Fart Attack did these weird pictures. This is me talking about how to draw these weird people. This was when I went away and I was going to write about that, and then, yeah, nothing else. Oh yeah, and this was a little box. It used to have post-it notes in. I don't think it does anymore. But yeah, that was this book. I just thought I'd show you that, to show that I have always been very weird. Now, if we're going to go earlier in this is one that I did. And I don't know if there's going to be any dates in this, actually. I don't even know what's in this. I've not looked in this. So, this was my book for writing stories. I was obsessed with writing stories when I was little. This was a kind of spin-off of The Little Princess, if anybody has read that before, about the little orphan princess who goes to school and stuff. This was a thing about that. Kind of like a fanfic, really, when I think about it. I made her like, she was really rich and then she went really poor. And this was her timetable at school. And she lived in this tower. This was her favourite doll. Olivia's Ghost, another story, age 13. Okay. So I probably got this book when I was a little bit younger. But yeah, look how much I used to write. I used to write loads. This was Spy Secrets, so this was another book that I was planning on writing. All about how to be a spy. Gadgets and stuff. This was a costume that I drew out. It was all about a scat high school, which was about being a spy. So look, I did a flyer, like a leaflet. Sterling Spy School. Wow. Groovy. It's your child aged 7 to 18. And then spy stories, so all of the stories that I could write about the spy school. And then just a load of random notes and stuff in the back. Yeah, look. Yeah, so, oh lovely. Some drawings my little sister obviously did. So that's that one. So I know they're not journals, but I think it gives you an insight as to what sort of person I am, that I've always been interested in writing about things. These were written, 11, 12 years ago, so even back then I was always writing. Now, something I did religiously keep is this. Now, this is my wedding scrapbook. So when I was about, again, probably about 11, 12, 13, I had this obsession with getting married. I still do want to get married and, all that kind of thing. But I mean, I was absolutely obsessed, like a proper little girl, would be, with getting married and stuff. So what I did was I used to keep clippings, and I used to keep magazine cutouts and all sorts of stuff about weddings. So at the time, this was my dream wedding. So you can kind of see here where I've got my creative journaling from, because a lot of scrapbook paper, a lot of things like this, all these stickers going around like this. It's all very reminiscent of what I do now. But I do just want to say, this is no longer my dream wedding. I mean, Castle Howard is beautiful. We live quite close to that now. And I still do want Tiffany rings, but this, oh no, absolutely not. And I wouldn't want a dress like this anymore either. I want like a 1950s one going on. So yeah, then I did loads and loads of different styles, basically. So a beach wedding, a vintage wedding. So I'd probably rather have that now. All stuck together. Black and white, colour. Like this style is more what I'd go for now. glamorous retro theme. Yeah, this is my dream wedding now, probably. Definitely. Art Deco, garden party. Love this writing. I might have to do that again. And then in here I've got a British theme I was going to do. Yep. Yeah, all British themed stuff. And yeah, so this was the second one that I had another one, but I don't know where it's gone. But yeah, it was a wedding scrapbook that I had, so I was really obsessed with weddings, like I say. And then again, this is a little scrapbook that I kept when I was at sixth form. So I would show you it, but it's got quite a lot of people's faces in, which might not want to be seen, but I'll show you my dog one. There's my dog. He definitely won't mind being seen. Yeah, they're all got people in it, so I'm going to just skip that. But as you can see, I've always been weirdly obsessed with keeping scrapbooks and stuff. Then when I went to uni, this is when my bullet journal phase started, when I got obsessed with bullet journaling. And this is when I started wanting to make all of my notebooks look really, really pretty. So this was in third year, and everybody was so jealous of these notes. They used to be like, how do you make your notes look so pretty? And my thing was that if my notes looked pretty, then I would want to go to the seminars, I'd want to do my work and all that kind of stuff. So this is all work from uni. I did drama, so this was one way you had to write your own play, and it was very difficult trying to think of an idea, and finally got an idea. If any of you want to read my play I did, more than happy to send it over. It's pretty good. It's about a guy who basically falls in love with a girl at a bus stop, but he has a medical condition, which means that he's really scared of noises, so he doesn't dare leave his house. So he tries to communicate through the window, and yeah, because he doesn't dare speak and stuff, and he doesn't dare communicate properly, and he's really scared of like doorbells and stuff, so he has like a little record player on all the time. Yeah, there you go. Good sounds, bad sounds. So yeah, it was really good to write, actually. I really enjoyed it, and it's all kind of like an inner monologue. That's what it's about anyway. Yeah, if you want to read it, feel free. Yeah, here we go. So a little bit about my character building. And then this is just some of my earliest notes about it. But can you see I used to do lots and lots of writing and stuff. So I got 61, so I got a 2-1 on my first draft, which I was pretty happy about. Overall I got a, did I get 66 or something? So still a 2-1. And this was a different module, which is why it says solo performance there. And also I've got this little tab here, so this again, writing my own play. What is art? I love these little blobs I drew. I did a comedy play for mine. It was like kind of stand-up theatre, but stand-up comedy with a little bit more funniness in it. It was all about Tinder and all my terrible Tinder dates before I went, before I met my boyfriend now, and it was all about Beatles songs, so it was all had Beatles songs running all the way through it. Prop list. Yeah, so that was my third year book for drama. And then when I went to Bangladesh, which I've mentioned in a couple more videos, I didn't journal. And it's one of my biggest regrets, actually, is not journaling. This is all I've got from my journal. Here is some basic Bangla phrases that I learned when I was there. Travel diaries. So this is all about coming. And that's it. I was there for 4 months. That's literally all I wrote. I really do feel regret about it, but there's literally nothing that I can do right now. So, boom. Here is a notebook that I did keep when I was there. It's proper gross actually, but it is full. Like, this notebook is absolutely crammed with stuff. It's all about my teaching, stuff that I did there. It's about child rights, it's about women's rights, sanitation, dowry, presents for people. A lot of doodling. The school we were building, development challenge, my name in Bangla. I love this actually, it's really pretty. So yeah, this is just full of stuff. So this kind of is like a diary in itself. So although I didn't explicitly write every single day about stuff, I feel like this is enough to go by and remember what I did there. Yeah, just tons and tons of stuff in here actually. So teachers' meetings that I went to, and these dashes are so when I was speaking the translator could translate what I was saying. It was an amazing experience. Literally one of the best things I've ever done. But yeah, this goes all the way to the back. It's absolutely crammed. This was a list of songs that I told my person to listen to. So yeah, that's what that is. But then what I've got in this little pouch is tons of stuff which I brought back with me, which somehow, you know, I would like to use eventually, but I just don't know how or when I can use it. You know, I've forgotten a lot of it. So, like my train ticket when I went down to London. So there's a few things in here. My Air India tag, my paycheck weekly allowance that I got. That's how they worked it out. 1,558 taka. It's not a lot of money in English money. Sounds a lot, but I promise you it's not. And I went with the YMCA. And then some newspaper clippings, because it had Snoopy in it and I just thought it was really funny. Little card about the hospital there. Kit Kat wrapper. This thing called sandwich toast, which was absolutely unbelievable. It did not look like that. Well, it kind of did. It was like this little bread thing, and it was really crunchy, like a biscuit, but it tasted like bread, and inside it had this like weird strawberry filling. Anyone can find these? Probably not, because it's from Bangladesh, but if anyone can find these and want to send me one, whoop whoop, that'd be great. Soap packet. Some, you know, more wrappers of food. Lots of wrappers of food, actually. But look how fun these all are. I could so use these in something, but if anyone can tell me what I could do with all this stuff, it would be greatly appreciated. I've even got money here. But these are worth less than a penny in the UK, so there's absolutely no point in keeping them. tons of stuff, lots and lots of different things. So yeah, I kind of showed you this just so that you can tell me what I should do with all this stuff, because I literally have no idea. But yeah, so that was my kind of journaling when I was away anyway. I was just collecting things, keeping things and all that kind of stuff. Then I got back and I started keeping my bullet journals a lot more. Oh, I was gonna stop my hand over. A lot more frequently, and this is when I got this, when I finished uni, because I didn't have that much to actually write about. So I started doing these, which kind of was already written out for you, basically. Then I kind of got bored of doing that. And then this is where it takes us to today. So after all that, this is when I started to do my proper journaling. But this is my first ever journal, and as you can see, it looks nothing like I journal like now. And I've shown you this on another video just to sort of be like, don't give up, keep going, because this journal is what turned into what I do now. If I'd never have done this, no way would I have been where I am now. Then I also started to art journal a little bit. So this is one of my earliest art journals. And I have got a few others, so if you want to see them, let me know. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was some zines. So I had a proper obsession when I finished uni about making zines, and I used to sell on Depop quite a bit, and when somebody bought something on Depop, I would then send them a little zine, like a photocopy of the zine with it. And then I made this little zine holder, and I got this idea from Elizabeth on Never Hopeless by Elizabeth, and I made it with some card and some envelopes. And when someone sends you a zine, you just put it inside there. So if you don't know what a zine is, it's basically a little mini magazine. And here are some that I made. So this is the first one that I did. I haven't looked at this in ages actually. So who am I, where I live, my hometown, a combination of things that are pleasing to look at. So the subject of this was aesthetic. So vintage aesthetic, kitsch aesthetic, pastel and black and white. See you next time. Obsessed. Then I made this one. And this one didn't really have a theme. This one was more just cute stuff. You have my heart, you have my soul, you have my whole, you have my control. But yeah, so there's some of the zines. I've got other ones in there. If anyone wants to send me any zines, then let me know, because I loved making them. And basically I did a lot of zine swaps, which is why I've got this little book, and then people just stopped sending me them, and that was the end of that. So if anyone wants to send me any, then yeah, please do. I've been talking to you for about 25 minutes now. I've got through all the books that I was going to show you. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you've got any idea of what I can do with all of this stuff from Bangladesh, that would be great, because I honestly have no idea. So if you have any ideas, then please do just let me know. And I hope it's been interesting for you to see how my style's evolved and how I've always been writing, I've always been journaling from a really small age. And I hope it's not been too waffly for you. I appreciate this might be a little bit too wobbly and a bit weird for everyone, but that's fine. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care, and I will see you in another video.